Hello and welcome to Maximize Your Money, the channel that gives you quick tips to save money and help secure your financial future. And today, our quick tip is one of these smart little plugs here. This is a plug that just plugs into the wall and then you plug your device into this instead of the wall. And what's so special about this? Well, there's a few things I really like about these from a savings perspective. And the first is they give you a lot of information about the amount of power you use. And I can just about guarantee that you have things plugged in all throughout where you live. And some of these barely use any power, some use a lot. And if you can identify which ones use a lot, that can help you decide on if you want to do something, whether it's just knowing to turn those off, maybe using a smart strip or using a scheduling technology built in one of these to turn it off so it's not draining power when you don't really need it to. So first, they collect the data. So you just plug these in, you hook it up to your Wi-Fi, and then you can go into an app on your phone and see how much power it's used. So these things are not expensive. I think this one's not for sale anymore. I've been using this for like 5 years, but I found a really good rated one. And I think it was 4 of them for $27. So you can get into these very cheap. And you just plug them in throughout the house, let them run for a week and see how much power those devices use. And then you can move them around and kind of just learn about what is using what in your house so you can make better decisions about powering things down or if you want to put in smart strips or things like that. Second is that you can control these remotely. So let's say you leave the house and you forgot to turn something off and you know it's just draining a bunch of power. Well, you can use your phone, turn it off, and now it's drawing zero power, keeping money in your pockets. Before we get into number 3, if you could smash that like button for me, it really helps out and I'm just getting started on this channel, so I'd really appreciate it. Share if you can and subscribe to stay on all these tips for building your financial future. Third is that you can put a schedule to a lot of these. So let's say you've identified what uses a lot of power in your house, but you know there's going to be times where you don't need it or you just gone at work. You don't need that to be running. Well, you can put the schedule so it turns off and it's going to save you money during that period of time for a substantial number of hours every single day. And this can really add up over time. So learning tool, but then the ability to save you money based on a schedule. I love that functionality. And I'll wrap this up with 2 last points. Is this going to make you rich overnight? Absolutely not. But a lot of times when it comes to money, it's a bunch of small decisions that add up. And that's a lot of things we're going to be covering. What can you do that over time, if you do these things that don't cost much money for you, or things you just have to be disciplined about, are going to add up so you can make better decisions, whether that's paying off debt, investing, and things like that. And this is one of those things that just adds up over time and makes a difference. And last, I will say that this is nice from a security perspective. So there might be times where you want lights to turn on at a certain time of the night and just make it look like your house is lived in when you're maybe not there. It's nice to have that functionality. So it's a money saving tool, but also a bit of a security device based on how you use it. And I do like that functionality. So another nice thing I wanted to throw in there, even though it's not necessarily a money thing, it's nice. All right, I hope you found that helpful. Again, if you could hit that like button, subscribe to continue securing your financial future. And until next time, have a good one.